Hello guys, please don't skip if you are looking for a car in Germany, how to buy a car, and I will tell you today how to buy a car in the fastest way. First of all, the first and the best website to search for a car in Germany is www.mobil.de. If you go to this website, you have the general search and you have the specific search. Let's press the specific search. We have used and new cars, motorcycles and trucks and whatever. We have today a search about a car. In the car search, always you have the option of three cars to search at the same time. I will say the first car I want to search for is BMW. The model, you can specify the car. That means you can say 316, 318, 320, or you can press the 3 series. It will give you all the engines of this car. And the second car I want to search for is Mercedes. And the model I said here 3 series. So the one that matches the 3 series is the C class. You can put the E class, you can put the S class, whatever you would like to buy. Here, if you want to exclude any car, I don't use it. Uh, and here, the vehicle type. You have the cabriolet, estate car, station wagon, saloon, small car, van, SUV, sport car, whatever you want. Since the 3 Series and C Class, it is a saloon, I press saloons. And now, as you can see, the number of results is decreasing. The more options I give, the more specifications I give, it will decrease. The price is important to see what budget you have. I will say I want to buy a car between 1,000 to 3,000. As you can see, it dropped from 25,000 to 4,400. And the first registration, it is the date, which year I care about buying. I will say here I want it from 1998 to 2006, according to my budget. Now it dropped a little bit. And the kilometer stand, here in Germany, the rules are very strict so that no one can touch the dashboard and play with the kilometer. So you can say that 99.99% of the cars, they have correct kilometer. I don't care about the minimum, but I will say the maximum I want it to be 175,000 kilometers. Then it dropped to 988 because many cars are driven more than that. The more kilometer, the more used the car, the cheaper should be. We go here to the PS, which is the horsepower. What is the power of the car? Since I'm buying a BMW or a Mercedes, I don't want it to be very weak. That means I want it, let's say, to be over 100 PS horsepower up to 200 PS, which is good. We go to the engine. You have the benzene, petrol, you have the diesel, you have the gas, you have the hybrid. You can choose even electric cars. I will choose the benzene. And now, if you know what is the transmission you need, manual or automatic. I don't use the semi-automatic. It's only for very few cars that they have semi-automatic. You can leave it empty. You will get both, or you can specify manual or specify automatic. I will leave it empty in this case. If you know what kind of engine you need, you can say, I wanted this amount of cc, cubic centimeters, or you leave it empty. Battery, I don't care about it. All cars, they have battery. And the more sophisticated the car, the new advanced car, they need specified batteries. But since it's in 1998, 2006, it's not important. Here, where do I want to search? In which country I want? Since we are talking about Germany, we put Germany here. Now the search is dropped to 855 cars. And since Germany is not a small country, I don't want to search for a car which is 500 kilometers away from me. I cannot go and check it, and if I don't like it, then I will lose a lot of time, a lot of money. Let's say since I'm living in this area, in Hanover, in the centrum, I will say that I want a car that is maximum 100 kilometers away in radius. Now the search is dropped to 68. Here we go which color you want the car, outside color, you can specify it or leave it empty. Which kind of AC you want it, any, you can without or you want it manual, you want it automatic. I prefer the automatic air AC. Now the search is dropped to 27 cars. Here, any feature you want, you can tick it. You want it with TV, with VLAN, with ski bag, whatever you want, you can. You want it a trailer, so you have a lot of things. Xenon lights. Here you have, if you want it, with alloy wheels or normal wheels. You want it summer tires, winter tires, both together. You can want park sensors, rear, front, or both, or camera, or whatever you want. The more specified you give the search, the easier for you will be at the end. They are all not very important to me. The most important is if it is damaged car, I pressed here, it is normal, comes standard, do not show. That means I don't want damaged cars. But some people, they search for damaged cars only so that they buy it and fix it and then sell it or use it. It will be cheaper for them sometimes, but sometimes it costs more than the normal car. Here, number of owners. So if you have one owner for the car, that means he's taking care of it. If you have two, it's also okay. The more you have owners, the more you have question. Why was the car sold? Is there any problem? Here is the license to drive in Germany is every 2 years you renew it. You want it to be new, or you don't care, or you want it 18 months minimum, 12 months, 9 months, or you want to do it yourself. It's up to you. After all, you press on the search, you have 27 cars. Here is one important tip. You want to press on price ascendings, that means from the cheapest to the more expensive, on most expensive. Here you start with 1000 euro, 1149, 1250, 1450, 1500, almost 2000 now. And that means this is the average price of the car. When one car is 1000, that means there is something in it. And if you go to it, normally you will find some things. Otherwise, it wouldn't have. See the rust? That means it needs painting. And usually down, it will be much more. And it doesn't have sensors and so on. That's why it was with 1000. Let's find also there is something else. You can search by newest ads first. That means a car that was advertised recently. Maybe the car dealers are busy or don't have, or it was far from some car dealer, or they are still bargaining. You can jump in and buy this car. Let's say this one is not cheap. It's 2,798, but as you see here, it's new. And this one is also new. Let's check one of them. You press on the photo and then you press again on the photo and again on the photo to get the biggest picture. As you see, it has sensors. The paint looks perfect. There is no rust at all. And this car usually has a disease, which is rust. But since it doesn't have rust, that means it's a garage car or it was recently painted. Also, these wheels are for the avant-garde, although I can read here it's classic. That means they bought avant-garde wheels and put it on this car, which is also a plus. Everything looks nice so far. And here it has sensors also behind. That means it has sensors front and behind. See, everything so far looks so nice. The paint looks perfect, doesn't have scratches at all. As you see here is also the furniture looks perfect, no scratches, no, it's not torn out. Everything looks in order. That means it was well maintained. So far so good. And I saw the gear, it was manual gear. See, it is manual gear. The AC is automatic and it has here multifunction steering wheel. It has 145,000 kilometer. By the way, this slide is only for the brake, hand brake. These are the airbags here, and usually it has airbags here. So far, it looks nice. This is the engine of the C180, and it comes silver here. If it's C180 compressor, usually it comes red, and it has more PS. So far, so good. Let's go to the advertisement. You can read here everything you need to know about it. For example, here is the consumption of fuel in the Autobahn and the highway, consumption of fuel inside the city, and this is the average. About the manual, which kind of catalysator, and it has park sensors, front, back, automatic AC as we said, and here the color outside, inside, and you can read about it if there has any problem, or maximum you can copy and paste it in the Google Translator to translate anything that you don't understand. So this ends our video for today. Please like and subscribe if you like it, and congratulations if you bought your first car through this website.